Hello everyone. It's been a while since I posted a video on this channel again. And I do have some updates to share with you. So the main one that I know people are always curious about is, am I still unemployed? The answer is yes, I am still unemployed. But I do have an update, and it's that I have now been taken off of unemployment benefits because I'm earning over the threshold from my YouTube ad revenue. Because you're allowed to be earning a certain amount of money while claiming benefits. But if you go over that or over a certain amount of work hours, then you get taken off. That's just how the UK system works if you're not from the UK. And yeah, I'm over that threshold now, which still isn't, it's definitely not a lot of money, but it's now just about enough to cover my monthly expenses, you know, the regular expenses that are always coming out of my bank account. Well, the last 2 months I have been, but obviously YouTube ad revenue is up and down, and it's very unpredictable. It depends on how well your videos do. It depends on how many videos you upload in that month, all that sort of thing. If you're wondering where Mitzi is, she's not in my room at the minute, but she will be in this vlog video, don't worry. I will make sure that there's Mitzi content for you. So yeah, I'm not worried about finding a job really now that I have money coming in to cover my expenses. It does mean that if I want to buy something, if I want to treat myself, or I have, you know, unplanned expenses, then I have to use money from my savings for that. Which is okay because I do still have money in my savings, fortunately. So that's the update on that. As for other updates, I've opened a Twitch channel. I haven't streamed on it yet. I haven't done a live stream yet. I opened it and linked it to my other channel last week. If you'd be interested in watching live streams from me, feel free to go follow. It's mostly going to be gameplay streams. I probably will do the odd stream where it's just me talking and interacting with the chat, but most of it will be gameplay. However, the first stream I do is going to be a test stream because where I live, we don't have particularly good internet. It's probably because I don't live in a very built up area. I live in a village and it's the closest town isn't a very big town, and councils just aren't interested in spending money in the UK on anything. I doubt that the internet in the area is going to be upgraded anytime soon. We certainly don't have fibre optic here. Definitely not. So there's not going to be any 4K streams. But I think that was pretty obvious. So yes, I want to do a test stream because I'm confident that my internet can handle streaming, but I don't know that it can handle multi-streaming, and I'd like to stream on Twitch and YouTube simultaneously rather than just on one or the other. And it's mostly just because I know that people have preferences as to which platform they like to watch streamers on. So some people prefer Twitch, and then some people like to just watch people on YouTube, you know, live. So I figured, you know, because I have had people asking me to make a Twitch, which is why I've decided I'll have a Twitch and stream on both. But like I said, it all depends on if it works or not. So we'll see. Other than that, I don't really have any updates, to be honest with you. I haven't been doing much. I mean, I've been playing video games, obviously, because that's now part of... It's actually part of my income now to play games. And if I start streaming games, that means that I will earn money playing games in real time. Isn't that kind of insane? But yes, I do have some unplanned, well, they're planned, but not regular expenses coming up. So my car is booked in for an MOT tomorrow, which I really hope it passes because I don't want to have to, I mean, I don't like spending money on my car anyway. When I had a regular job and I had to book it in for an MOT, I always hated having to pay for any repairs to it because I'm not a car person. I just want the thing to work and allow me a level of autonomy and independence so that I can get myself around places if I want to go somewhere, so that I don't have to rely on someone to drive me somewhere. You may be thinking, well, you can just use public transport. Not really, not where I live. There isn't really much public transport available in my area. So you kind of need a car in the area that I live in if you want to be able to get around easily. So this is to all of the people watching that live in the UK. Do you ever think that it's kind of a scam that they're making us pay road tax? And then I look at the roads, especially in the area where I live, and I question, what exactly are they doing with our road tax money? Because they're not using it to fill the potholes. Or is it the council that does that? It might be the council. And then after that, I've got an appointment at the dentist. I really hate going to the dentist. I don't think there's anyone that likes going to the dentist though. But yeah, I hate going to the dentist. This is for a hygiene appointment though. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to be up to for the next 2 days. All right, actually, other news. I've reached 15,000 subscribers on my main channel. I never know whether to refer to it as my other channel or my main channel. It is my main channel, but I don't know. So my, I guess, almost quarterly manga haul has arrived. So let's open that together. I don't order manga very often anymore. I think a lot of people who buy manga in the UK use Sci-Fi. I do wish they didn't send this many bookmarks because this is all just waste. Like, you don't need to send me this many. I don't need this many bookmarks, but thanks, Sci-Fi. So Skip and Loafer, volume 11. We've got the latest volume of Choking on Love. Honey Lemon Soda. I love this series. Nina the Starry Bride. This might be the volume that I read first because the last volume, it didn't exactly end on a cliffhanger, I guess, but I'm very curious to see where the story's going. So this might be the first volume I read. I'm going to try not to spoil myself too much. Love That's an Understatement, volume 2. Feels like I've been waiting for this for ages. Look how pretty the art is. This is from Fujimomo. I really like her other series. What's it called again? Lovesick Ellie. I really like Lovesick Ellie, so far I've been enjoying that. Then we have, what volume is this? A volume 10 of Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation. One of my favourite series. And also volume 11. You know. And lastly, volume 4 of I See Your Face Turned Away. So yes, it's basically all just shoujo manga. Yes, hello. Right, so my car didn't pass its MOT, as I suspected. So it was in for repairs today, and now it's fixed, and now it's got a new MOT on it. And then I also had my appointment with the hygienist at the dentist, so my teeth are all nice and clean now. I'm back from a walk. Me and my mum went out together to eat. We both had a Cornish pasty each with a cuppa. We've also had some cake. It's quite a long walk we went on, to be honest. And it's good to get out the house because I don't really leave the house at the minute. Very much at all. Which I need to fix that. I need to leave the house more often. And now that it's, you know, it's at that nice point in autumn, I think, where it's still not cold and it's kind of a nice temperature for going outside, because, you know, sometimes in the summer it's too hot. And I've also started playing a new game. Started playing this, which is Tengoku Struggle Stray Side, which is an otome visual novel game. Thing is, otome visual novels, I just find them really comforting. It's basically like shoujo manga, but if there was multiple routes you could pick from and multiple different endings. So not very surprising that I like it, because I do really like my shoujo manga. So I've played through Yona and Kikunosuke's route, and I'm now starting Sharaku's route, because this otome game has 2 routes that are locked, which are Jack's and Goemon's. And I believe, pretty sure, that once you've played Yona, Sharaku and Kikunosuke's route, you unlock Jack's. And then once you've played Jack's, you unlock Goemon's. Goemon is him, the poster boy. And unsurprisingly, he's my favourite character. It's always the main poster guy character that's my favourite. Or so far in all of the console otome visual novels I've played, it's always been the main route. The guy from the main route who's been my favourite one. It's been over a week now since I announced that I had a Twitch channel and that I was going to stream soon, and I still haven't done my test stream because you know when you want to do something and life decides it's going to get in the way. Because I had a day planned to stream on Saturday, I was going to stream, but we had a really bad, it wasn't even really a storm. It was like really raining, but there wasn't thunder and lightning and stuff, but it was really windy. And the problem with my room is probably because it's an old house and this window of mine is friggin' ancient. If there's wind blowing in a certain direction, my window whistles. And depending on how strong the wind is, it can be really loud. And it was really loud. So that would definitely have picked up on the stream. And it would genuinely have been annoying. Like, it annoys me. It would have annoyed viewers. And also, we tend to have power cuts if it's really windy or really raining or we have a storm or whatever. We tend to get power cuts. So I was like, I know what's going to happen. I'm going to start streaming and there'll be a power cut. So I thought, you know what, I'm not going to bother. Then the next day, same thing, very windy. So I couldn't stream on Saturday or Sunday last week. And so far this week, I've been busy with other things I've had to do. I've been vlogging. But I've also had other things, you know, friggin' dentist, sorting my car out and its MOT out, doing chores around the house, and also vlogging. There's people that have been, I do feel a bit bad because there has been people that have been demanding in the comments that I start streaming on Twitch. Or people that have been kind of demanding that I do gameplay. I do want to preface, I'm a little bit scared to do like live or even non-live gameplay because I don't know how judgmental people are over how good of a gamer you are. Up to this point, I've always been a fairly casual gamer. I know that I play games outside of what would be called casual games, you know, because I think a lot of casual games, people consider things like Mario Kart, Animal Crossing, Stardew Valley and stuff like that as very casual games. And I do play stuff that isn't necessarily considered to be casual games, like Tomb Raider and JRPGs. I don't really know. I think a lot of people kind of still consider you a casual gamer if you play stuff like that. I think people's sort of perception on what a casual gamer is and what kind of games you have to play in order to be a serious gamer or whatever varies from person to person. But I have been a casual gamer in the sense that up until about a year ago, or maybe a year and a half ago, I played games here and then, but I didn't become like someone that would play a game, finish it, then instantly move on to the next game until like a year and a half ago. Before that, I would just come across a game that I knew I was going to like every now and then, you know, play that and be satisfied for another couple years or something. So, except when I was a teenager, when I was in well, actually even before that, I'd say from like the age of about 8 through to my mid-teens, I did play a lot of video games. There was like, I would play games on console, but the main thing that I played a lot of was The Sims 2. I mean, I was playing The Sims 2 pretty much constantly, which I know is kind of considered a casual game and stuff, but yeah. So anyway, the stream will be happening very soon. It might already have happened by the time this video is up, I don't know. I will vlog that, so you'll see that in another video, because I'm going to finish this vlog here and put it all together and put this up on my, you know, the channel that you're watching it on right now. And then there'll be another vlog next week, which next week I'm going to see One OK Rock with a friend. I will vlog a tiny bit of it, I suppose, but I don't want to. I'm not one of those people that wants to turn my life into content, so there's not going to be a lot of content from when I hang out with friends and stuff like that. And it might be like 2 clips or something. Because if I'm with a friend, I want to be in the moment and I want to be enjoying life and not thinking about, oh, I want to make content out of it, you know. I don't think that's very fair to my friends either if I start doing that sort of thing. So yeah, next week I'm going to see One OK Rock. Thankfully, nothing else planned, scheduled, just that. I'll be in London and I'll probably stream next week as well. I'll do my initial test stream. Hopefully either Friday this week or Saturday, depending on what's going on in the house, you know, because I have to work around my family, primarily my brother. Because my brother likes to play online games with his mates while he's off work, and I don't want to get in the way of his time off of work enjoying himself, really. So, you know, maybe I'll be able to stream while he's playing games, but I don't know, because like I said, our internet is quite dodgy. And also my brother's very loud, so I have to work around my brother in the sense that I might be streaming and he makes an absolute racket in the background. And the thing is, I can warn him ahead of time, Chris, I'm going to be streaming, so be quiet, but he won't necessarily remember. Anyway, I'm going to end the vlog here, and I'll see you next week in another vlog. So anyway, thanks for watching. Bye bye.